back to Sack to the Future. This is week number 14, and this game will be against two first-place, currently leading their division teams in the New York Titans at the Denver Broncos. So it should certainly be a tough game. Titans come in at 8-4. The Broncos are 11-1. Of course, if you've been following along, you know that includes a bunch of overtime victories and like last week where they beat a semi-pro team by just a field goal. So the Broncos do play very close games. The one loss was against the Chargers. And now they're playing another very competitive, computer-controlled team in the New York Titans. So we're making our way through week 14. Still to come, I believe the Oilers are still left to play on the John M channel, unless that happened earlier today. And then the big user versus user game, the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants, which you can see, of course, on Brian Felt's channel if you want to see it from the Cowboys' point of view, or the John M channel if you want to see it from the Giants' point of view. And after that, we'll be on to week 15. Definitely in playoff mode here. The Broncos have pretty much clinched a playoff spot. They're still hoping to get home field, though. The Jets, of course, are in first place, but throws like that are not going to get them into the playoffs, as the first play of the game is picked off and returned for a pick six. 5th interception of the year for Bernardi. What a great start for the Broncos. Hopefully at some point in this game they'll show you the playoff record. But basically the Jets are 8-4. But they have the Buffalo Bills are right behind them at 7-5. So the Titans, soon to be Jets, really need this game. But the Broncos are in what appears to be the best division in the AFC, with the Chiefs, or Dallas Texans at the time, and LA Chargers, both looking like playoff caliber teams. Just waiting for the Broncos to lose a couple. So both, oh, there you see down there, the Bills lost to the Colts, so they're down to 7-6. So the Titans do have a game to give. But if they could win this one, they could go up by 2 games with 3 weeks to go. So the Bills, of course, will seriously be hoping for a Broncos victory, whereas the Titans would love to basically put the division away with a win here. There's a nice play. And there's an injury timeout somewhere. It's not the running back. It's not the tackle, McFadden. I don't know if that means someone on the Broncos. Maybe number 70, Don King, just falling down for no reason. Maybe he hurt himself. I don't know.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13.
Oh no, it's Art Powell. Art Powell gets hurt. That first play of the game is a pick six for the Titans. The second play of the game, they lose Art Powell. There you see the offensive line. Don Maynard, the big-time receiver on the outside. There you see down below, it looks like the Oilers and the Cardinals have not gotten started, so that game also to come yet in week 14. The Oilers, of course, the other 11-1 team in the AFC, so Broncos and Oilers might have to play all the way to the end to decide who gets home field. All right, stop.
21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Good job by the offensive line as I could not break through at all, but also good coverage job by the Broncos. And there's the completion by Aldaro. Bernardi tackles him immediately.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Here we go now. 3-19. They'll drop to throw.
And there's Don King on the sack. Gets rid of his offensive lineman and sacks the quarterback despite the holding by the offensive line. That's going to be declined.
It takes another down off the series, but the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
All right, here we go. They run a draw here on second down.
There's a draw play. That gets a few yards. Stolling's up just 6 yards now on the day. 3rd and 8. Titans are not far away from field goal possession. He's going to run for it. Plenty of room. Aldaro gets 18 yards on the scramble.
First down, 18 big yards that time. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
And there's the safety blitz. The Goose gets through, gets a sack, brings up 2nd and 17. Second and 17 now. Doro looking around. He's got a guy wide open but doesn't go for him, and Mangum gets the sack. So as a coach, you can only call the plays. Your quarterback needs to see the wide open guy. Maybe he wanted a bigger play, wasn't satisfied with the 7-yard open pass. Takes a sack. That time he finds the underneath guy, and it turns into a touchdown. Sometimes when you find the guy open underneath, just get it to him, see what happens. Especially if it's Don Maynard. Nice play by the stupid Jets. I mean Titans. And this game is tied.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Cody Latimer now in the return.
Carmichael fights off a couple tacklers, ends up losing a few yards because of it. And here comes out Tripucka. Frank Tripucka, 69%, 2,500 yards, 19 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Interception total is much too high. Otherwise, though, he's been playing pretty well. Denver, of course, has no yards yet. This is their first offensive play of the day. And it's a completion to Carpenter, who picks up a first down, gain of 14 yards. Carpenter again bounces off a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's gone for a touchdown. That was, Tripucka got it to him, but then it was all Carpenter. So Maynard does it for the Titans. Carpenter comes back and does it for the Broncos. He gives him the ball, and the receiver does the rest. Look at that, breaks that tackle. Then this guy, not much of a tackle attempt there. the mustard and brown uniforms. Denver Broncos lead 14. Now it's 14-7. Mingo puts another one through.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. No back out now to kick this one away.
And that kickoff is bringing him all the way to the back of the end zone. There's no way he's bringing that out. Carpenter with his 3rd touchdown. There you see the Kansas City Chiefs, but back in 1960 known as the Dallas Texans, beat the Raiders, so they are still alive for the playoffs. Redskins completely out of it, 2-10. Chargers very much in it, but that game is scoreless. And there's movement by the left tackle. There's the big game. Cowboys, Giants. Cowboys trying to hang on for the playoffs. Giants still alive for home field. But even without home field, another win will clinch the division and basically give them a bye at least. So big game for both teams. And there's a handoff that goes nowhere. He's back down to 2 yards total.
Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter. He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to get too simplistic, but right now for him.
And there's another handoff and another gain of nothing.
He's doing it in the offense's backfield. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. Play action, they'll throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball rolling free.
4 Broncos and a Titan converge. No one catches the ball. 4th down comes up. That was a beautiful pass. He actually got his hands on the ball, just couldn't catch it with all those people from the Broncos there to knock it out.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
There's the punt towards the sidelines. And there you see the Philadelphia Eagles take the lead on the Los Angeles Rams 7-0. The Eagles, like the Cowboys right now, on the outside looking in behind the 2 teams in the NFC North that seem to be looking for the wild cards, the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. So Mingo fights his way for a couple. There's your offensive line: Dadenhauer, Smith, Ball, Adamson, Nichols. Mingo and Carmichael are the 2 backs. Lionel Taylor's back, and Ken Carpenter's been the star so far, though. Lionel Taylor more of a decoy so far.
Down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Mingo gets out of the pile and ends up picking up the 1st down. Keeps the leg moving. Last week he had 161 yards. He has 961 on the season with 9 rushing touchdowns. Oh, that should have been intercepted. Chapuka didn't even see the linebacker until he threw it, but luckily it was dropped.
And quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
I was a fan of Morris Claiborne's coming out of LSU. I thought he was exactly what you were looking for in the NFL in a cornerback. Long, ability to run, willing to play against the run and tackle as well. His biggest issue, staying healthy in the NFL.
That's a better pass from Tripucka to Lionel Taylor.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do.
Carpenter with a diving catch gets inside the 5-yard line.
But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover.
And Mingo picks up the first down, not the touchdown.
You got to let your guy know they got a completion there. And I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Here we go. Oh, before he could even hand the ball off, absolutely destroyed by the Chargers' big D tackle. Wow.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure.
See if pitching works better than handing it off the traditional way. There's the pitch. And yep, that is much better against this Charger defense. Mingo number 21 takes it in. Now Mingo number 1 to kick the point after. Of course, if you are just joining us at Zach to the Future, then you may have not heard this explained, but basically back in 1960, very few teams actually had dedicated kickers or punters, so you'll see guys such as Mingo are both the running back and the place kicker. Of course, Madden 18 is not going to allow you to use a non-kicker to do the kicks, so you actually have to name the kicker Mingo and the running back Mingo. Only one of them could wear number 21, so in this case his main position is running back, so that's when he wears number 21. When he kicks, we'll go ahead and call him number 1. Here you see the Packers lost. They are the driver's seat for the wild card, but with that loss they dropped to 9-4. The Niners are able to go to 9-4 as well. That opens a door for some people such as the Lions, Eagles. There you see Kansas City or the Dallas Texans up to 9-4. That's who are they trailing? The Colts. That's the Colts and the Chargers. So there's the Chargers at 8-4. So the Texans momentarily move ahead of the Chargers. See if the Chargers can get it back. The Eagles, if the Eagles win that game, I believe they go to 9-4, which would put them in a tie with the Green Bay Packers, who now the Packers are 9-0 against other computer-controlled teams, 0-4 against human teams. They were shut out twice by the Bears, and then this week shut out by the Browns. I think the Cowboys, they lost the game 7-6. So in 4 games, Bart Starr and those Green Bay Packers have scored 6 points in 4 games, averaging 1.5 points per game against human-controlled teams. That is going to be the reason they miss the playoffs, if they do in fact miss the playoffs. Wide open Maynard again. And Bernardi able to take his feet out. The Jets are, okay. McFadden now, the big D tackle for the Broncos, is hurting. It's not the greatest news I've ever had.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And now here's a carry heading left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Bowling now up to 2 yards on 7 carries. Oh, hey, look at the Rams have tied the Eagles.
Exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of
And the dream scenario for the Cowboys, of course, is the Packers lose, which they have. Eagles lose, which right now they're in a tie game. And then, of course, they beat the Giants. That could put the Cowboys right back in the playoff hunt. We'll go ahead and let McFadden sit for a little bit.
The Jets on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll look to throw.
And there is the Goose. Second time they've called the safety blitz, and both times he gets through and gets the sack. And that sack brings him out of field goal range.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it.
That's kicked 30 yards past the back of the end zone into the stands. Remarkable kick.
And he's closing in on that number. They're all running back circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this
There you see the Browns taking out the Packers. Niners had no problem with the Houston Texans. Oh, Tripucka holds on to it too long and gets sacked. Thought I pushed the button in time, but I did not.
Bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On second down, Paul Charles.
Oh my God, that was a hit. Mingo gets lit up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Carpenter, he did not get the first down. No, I don't think. He's right at the edge of it. 4th and inches.
But they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. They don't use it here to his running back.
Mingo picks up the first.
But a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. They get 3 there in the pickup, and it'll be first down Denver.
Yeah, on 4th and inches, you've got to be quick with your decision-making when you're running football. You've got to find the hole and go. And he does a nice job here picking up the first down with a few yards to spare.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
There's Mingo stepping around to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play.
You see the Bears took down the Bengals by the final 45 to nothing.
Think of the quarterback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
There's a completion to Carpenter.
Big play for the defense.
Tripucka off to a 6 of 7 start. And most of those have gone to Carpenter.
18 yards gives him a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving there.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for
What? What the heck happened? Okay. What was that crap? Oh my gosh. What? Pro? Oh yeah, it is pro. Okay. Let's see here. Auto flip. No. No. No idea how he did that. Playmaker. Target passing L2. Somehow I did target passing, but I never hit L2. So strange. But Tripucka throws the ball behind him. Look at this. Turns around and just fires the ball 10 yards behind him, which of course is a backwards pass. Fumble. And the Bronco fans are very confused. Now, the players didn't get paid very much in 1960. You got to wonder, is Tripucka paid off to throw this game? Bernardi, he had a pick six earlier. He picks that one off, takes about 4 steps, but then drops it because, remember, the big New York market may have paid off some of these Broncos players. It was very interesting. That'd be too obvious. They can't pay all the players, but Tripucka obviously turned around and threw that ball 10 yards behind him for the fumble, and already had that pick in his hands, and at the last minute he almost seemed to turn his head, so someone was shouting to him to drop it, and he did of course drop it. There's Gavin. That's going to count as a half a sack because Doro just ran right into the line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush.
And that field goal is good. Titans get the free 3 points from Tripucka. It's 21-10.
And then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive.
Mingo's going to try his luck at returning it.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up.
Gets up to the 29-yard line.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you start out the lead. The coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
And there's a handoff to Roll, and he gets 4 yards.
To about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 4. It'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Two-minute warning. 21-10.
Back to Denver right after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis on this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with here.
And there's a handoff to Ball, who gets 13 yards.
46, good enough for the first. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, they're not going with fresh legs. Able to push forward, pick up that first.
There's another completion to Carpenter.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1:20 to go.
It's a short one here, complete to his
And flung out of bounds.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and inches coming up.
Play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
Nice catch by Taylor. He's inside the 5.
Brings up a nice second down for him. the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Had that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
There's the play action and the completion to roll for the touchdown.
It's the fullback, his second touchdown on the season, and the Broncos will extend their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him. Remember the good old days when the
And the Broncos take a 28-10 lead. 35 seconds to go in the half.
Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
no back out now to
You see the Chargers take the 7-3 lead on the Redskins.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as it is stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned that.
Bowling gets the first down and a timeout called by the Titans.
Figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight
There's a
end.
completion to Cooper, lost his footing, still got the first down. Or, that cost him the first down.
With 19 seconds to go in half number one. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
And that's off off the hands.
15 seconds now.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one, they were just unable to complete the pass.
Looking to throw.
And Darrow throws it to no one in particular.
With 10 seconds left.
Look at that. Why does Rodgers have gloves on?
Frustrating first half here
Very
offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
interesting gloves there.
Heartening for the other guys. Those slot troops
Hold
are
on.
enjoying things right now. They made
We'll
it
be
very
right back.
difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Meanwhile in Los Angeles.
Okay, I'm back.
It's the Chargers out to an early lead. Andrew Luck, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't.
And Taylor can't hang on.
Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get
Last play of the first half coming up.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player.
Give it to Carmichael. And he'll get about 10 yards. And it's halftime.
To the 30. So we're at halftime here in a lightning quick halftime. These guys hardly made it to the tunnel.
Broncos 28, Jets 10.
Right ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up.
And Doyle gets out to the 22-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of a key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well,
And Mingo gets a few yards. He's up to 32 on the day.
congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Into heavy traffic, and it's
And Trapuka throws that one right into the arms of number 45, Tharp, for the Titans. And just like that, Trapuka for the second time today tries to get the Titans back into it. And Duro runs again. He has 29 yards scrambling today.
Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense.
Let's go. 3-19.
And there's a nice play by King to stop Bowling. And that's complete for the first down. Nice quick throw by Al Duro. Chargers up to 14-3 on the Redskins. It looks like they will continue to pressure the rest of the AFC, especially the Dallas Texans. There's a nice hole for Bowling, his best run of the day. And ever since Trapuka's second attempt to let the Titans back into it, they are taking advantage. Eagles look like they want to take advantage of the Packers losing. Oh, almost intercepted again, but dropped. Titans up to 154 total yards.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it. Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it? But this is where for the
look at the blocking. Wow. Receiver blocking in the end zone. Titans get a touchdown. 60th career touchdown for Bowling, who is a rookie.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
And the extra point's up, and it is good. Now, of course, that's not Bowling's 60th touchdown. Again, it's Madden 18. We had to rename players. I believe that Bowling is actually Matt Forte or some other 2017 New York Jet that has 59 touchdowns.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment.
28-17. And Carmichael loses his footing, but does make sure he gets the first down. There you go. 1 year done deal for $6 million.
See this lead diminish anymore.
Let's go.
They'll give it here to his running back.
There's Carmichael, gets a few more yards. He has 27 yards on 3 carries now.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Carmichael looking deep. Trapuka looking deep for Carpenter, who almost breaks his leg. does not catch the ball.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try and pick it up with a counter.
And Mingo gets the first down on the counter. 39 yards for Mingo.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect
15 runs, 15 passes for the Broncos.
expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
There's Carpenter. Another catch.
He is knocked down.
7 catches, 153 yards for Carpenter on the day.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much on their heels.
Carmichael
Got 'em looking at
gets
each
back
other.
to the line, maybe gains a yard.
And what kind of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish that.
Carmichael gets a few more yards.
Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying.
Diving catch by Taylor, first down.
It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Carmichael gets another 4 or 5 yards.
Forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because we see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up.
There's completion to Taylor for a first down.
At the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And hit to Taylor. Is he in? He is. Touchdown. Tripucka to Taylor. Oh, wait a minute. There's a booth review. Maybe it is not a touchdown. Hit right at the goal line. Let's see. Can't tell from there. That is a vicious collision, though. Julian with the hit and then gets hammered by his own man, number 56. He looks to be concussed.
All 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Those first 5 minutes, first 3
And they
minutes,
do
this was a big score.
credit him with the stop. Well, he earned it with that hit.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete.
Play action is dropped 3 times.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
Here's the handoff to Roll, and he gets in the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the day. 1 running, 1 receiving.
That drive that really increased their cushion, very military to me. Very precise.
And the Broncos back in control, 35-17. Speaking of control, the Lions controlled the Bucs 42-14. Chargers open up a 14-point lead on the Redskins.
Also drain clock too in a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager.
There's a handoff to Bowling. He's up to 30 yards with that all-important touchdown.
That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And Bowling with a no gainer.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And there's a throw out to the side. Neither the corner nor the receiver had any clue the ball was coming, so it just falls to the ground.
They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut
Seattle beats Jacksonville in the Semi-Pro Cup.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Doyle runs back into the end zone and calls a fair catch instead of just letting the ball bounce. Yeah, whatever works.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carried out confidence.
Mingo bounces off of one tackle and cannot break the double tackle, but he's up to 57 yards on the day and over 1,000 yards for the season.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through the hole before
Carmichael fighting, still fighting, ends up getting about 8 yards.
people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
2nd and 2 now. We are in the 4th quarter. It's 35-17 Broncos. Carmichael does pick up the first down.
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss up that boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go. Over there. Green 39. Green 39.
Now back to throw. He's got his man.
And there's a completion to Taylor. Traffic up to 257 on the day. The Titans come in ranked 4th in offense. They've allowed 342 so far. 352, I mean. And there's Mingo, picks up another first down. He's up to 70 yards on the day.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Mingo, only a yard there.
18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop him here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And that's
Nearly picked.
batted away, almost intercepted.
For the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
And the Titans jump off sides.
they'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
No, check, Patriot, Patriot. Now let's go.
Now a handoff left. Jamal Charles.
Mingo right at the line. I'm not sure if he got it or not. They're going to say that he did not get the first.
Vance Joseph making his mark. His guys will go on 4th down.
Hurry up, hit him.
And Taylor drops the ball in the end zone.
Looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there.
4.5 minutes to go. Broncos don't take the 3. Looks like they had the touchdown, but then the ball is dropped.
You just know
And now the Titans have the chance they've always wanted.
he goes to the post-game press conferences. The winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2 minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better?
Well, you saw
And that's just lobbed up in the middle of the field. Picked off by the Goose. 2 sacks and a pick on the day.
again as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now
That really should do it. 4:11 to go.
continues to slip just further and further.
All right, here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play.
Mingo
There, maybe a couple.
gets a few yards.
At the 40. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
2nd down following the run.
All right, here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Carmichael picks up the first.
Get it to their 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Well, I think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now.
And nothing there as the
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Titans, rightfully so, were all out. Stop the run.
Offense without timeouts and to stop them on defense without using them. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That's almost intercepted.
Turn it loose. It's incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd down now. It's C.J. Anderson.
And there's Bell getting a few yards.
Call it a gain of 5.
2nd and 18 or 4th and 18 coming up.
On 4th down, Vance Joseph going to send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And the 11-yard
Mingo's good.
time for a break.
And it's 38-17. So, 2-minute warning. Titans down by 3 touchdowns. They would need to get a quick touchdown, use all 3 timeouts on defense, get another touchdown, and then also an onside kick and another touchdown.
This
So
is taken about 7 yards.
it's pretty much over.
And they put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Here we go now.
I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach,
There goes bowling in motion.
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here. And do something some other
And Doro throws it away.
at the end, but feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
They just want to put this one behind them.
So this is what happens sometimes when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, under-throwing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
There's a short completion.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a desperation throw deep.
And that's going to be picked off by Doyle. And this might be the second pick six of the game. One man to beat, and he will beat him. Second pick six of the game for the Denver Broncos. Al Doro not having his best game. Broncos now lead 44-17. Mingo makes it 45-17. And the Chargers are up 27-3, so the Chargers are going to win. Broncos win. Dallas Texans win. So the Raiders, the only team in the division that was out of it before the game, also the only team that loses.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. If they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle.
There's a diving catch by Robinson.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And there, that's just flat out dropped. Second and 10. Oh, Robinson gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, New York. Devin Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
And the extra point's good. 45-24.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over.
It's not going to be an onside kick. They're going to kick it deep. Mingo all alone back there.
Just taking to the 13. And Denver getting set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
That should have been intercepted.
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because keep bringing it.
Carmichael does not get the first down. See how the Titans want to play this.
The run as it brings up a fourth down. There's Riley Dixon now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
And that'll do it. 45-24. Broncos beat the New York Titans. Now there was 2 pick sixes, so if you take that away, it was only 31-24. Although Trabuca also turned the ball over a couple times, so it's pretty much the Broncos were the better team. And then you throw the turnovers in, and it makes it even more of a blowout. big first quarter by the Broncos, and they never looked back. 45-24. Broncos improved to 12-1, momentarily the #1 seed, until the Oilers play their game, of course. Oilers will be on the John M channel, so check that out. See if your Broncos will remain the #1 seed or if the Oilers will take it back from them. Until next time, which hopefully will be just a few days, as Week 14 will be wrapping up shortly, sometime in the next 3 to 4 days. Come right back here and watch the Denver Broncos try to go to 13-1. Until then, thanks for watching. Have a good day.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long.